Hi friends, I'm going to read a book called Mud Puddle by Robert Munsch and picture by Sami Suomalainen. This is Robert Munsch. He's a great storyteller. And look, Sami has mud on his face. Julian's mother bought her clean new clothes. Julian put on a clean new shirt and buttoned it up the front. She put on clean new pants and buttoned them up the front. Then she walked outside and sat down under the apple tree. Unfortunately, hiding up in the apple tree, there was a mud puddle. It saw Julian sitting there, and it jumped right on her head. She got completely all over muddy. Even her ears were full of mud. Julian ran inside yelling, "Mommy, Mommy, a mud puddle jumped on me!" Her mother picked her up, took off all her clothes, and dropped her into a tub of water. She scrubbed Julian till she was all red all over. She washed out her ears. She washed out her eyes. She even washed out her mouth. Julian put on a clean new shirt and buttoned it up the front. She put on a new pants and buttoned it up the front. Then she looked out the back door. She couldn't see a mud puddle anywhere. So she walked outside and sat down in her sandbox. The sandbox was next to the house, and hiding up on top of the house, there was a mud puddle. It saw Julian sitting down there, and it jumped right on her head. She got completely over muddy. Even her nose was full of mud. Julian ran inside yelling, "Mommy, Mommy, a mud puddle jumped on me!" Julian's mother picked her up, took off all her clothes, and dropped her into a tub of water. She scrubbed Julian till she was red all over. She washed out her ears. She washed out her eyes. She washed out her mouth. She even washed out her nose. Julian put on a clean new shirt and buttoned it up the front. Then she put on a clean new pants and buttoned them up the front. Then she had an idea. She reached way back in the closet and got a big yellow raincoat. She put it on and walked outside. Big yellow jacket. She even put the hood on and zipped it up. There was no mud puddle anywhere, so she yelled, "Hey, mud puddle!" Nothing happened, so she yelled even louder, "Hey, mud puddle!" Julian was standing in the sunshine in her raincoat, getting very hot. Her face started to turn red. She pulled back her hood. Nothing happened. She took off her raincoat because she was so hot. Oh. And as soon as she took off her coat, out from behind the doghouse, there came the mud puddle. It ran across the grass and jumped right on Julian's head. She got completely over muddy. Julian ran inside yelling, "Mommy, Mommy, a mud puddle jumped on me!" Her mother picked her up, took off all her clothes, and dropped her into a tub full of water. She scrubbed Julian till she was red all over. She washed out her ears. She washed out her eyes. She washed out her mouth. She washed out her nose. She even washed out her belly button. Julian put on a clean new shirt and buttoned it up the front. She put on clean new pants and buttoned them up the front. Then she sat beside the back door because she was so afraid to go outside. What is she afraid of? Then she had an idea. She reached up to the sink and took a bar of smelly yellow soap. She gave it a smell. Yuck! She took another bar of smelly yellow soap and gave it a smell. Whack! Yuck! She put the smelly yellow soap in her pockets. Then she ran out into the middle of the backyard and yelled, "Hey, mud puddle!" The mud puddle jumped over the fence and ran right towards her. Oh no, it's going to get her again. Julian threw a bar of soap right into the mud puddle's middle. The mud puddle stopped. Julian threw the other bar of soap right into the mud puddle. The mud puddle said, "Ah, yeah." It ran across the grass, jumped over the fence, and never come back again. The end. And friends, that's why when we wash hands, we need to use soap, because the viruses, the bacteria, the germs, they don't like soap. Let's do our hand washing song. This is the way I wash my hands, I wash my hands, I wash my hands. This is the way I wash my hands to wash away the germs. This is the way I scrub my hands, I scrub my hands, I scrub my hands. This is the way I scrub my hands to scrub away the germs. Make lots of bubbles, and then you rinse off the soap and dry your hands with a clean towel. Keep the germs and virus away from you. Thank you for listening. See you next time.